Alright, welcome back to Drumard Farm. This one is completely fresh. The other two, I think it is, you're seeing this week, were made before my break. So this one is post-break, post-season's been released, and I'm using the release copy of Seasons now, fiddled with some files to make sure it worked okay, and which I'm not going to go into. And we're away with the mixer, so to speak. Now, the first thing I want to do, and I should have said this in the Synophica Knock video and clean forgot to say it, my bad entirely. I'd like to thank everyone for their kind wishes and comments and messages you sent to my recent problem, my slight breakdown, which I feel fully recovered now. I feel fighting fit and ready to go again. And it actually helped having Seasons come out and doing that little series on there, which I'm rather pleased to see was very well received indeed. Yeah, a lot better than I expected when I started. There's been one or two changes on this map, as I always do. Well, for a start, this tractor has now got skinny tyres on it, because it's going to go and do a bit of spraying, put some liquid fertiliser in. Now they all turn this way, but we will have a quick look. Head tracking isn't working because it decided to play silly beggars. It may well be the heat, but it doesn't like the microphone in the way, and I've got to just figure out a better way of setting this lot up. Hence we haven't got much money. We've got the soy in, as you probably saw, if you can remember that far back, because it would be almost a month, I suppose, since I posted that one. Seeing what order I put these in here. Out of the way, chicken. I've got the gearbox hard up because it's just what I've looked. This isn't the latest version. I didn't get round to changing it. Again, I should have done, but just didn't. I get to be a bit lazy like that. There shouldn't be anything else on there. No. That's the tank on the front there, which is full actually, which is handy. Take the brake off. Try not to bash into my JCB. I have cleaned the pigs out this morning. Not pigs, sheep out this morning. We haven't got any pigs. Let's just see if we've got no eggs here, so we're okay. Then look at the white chicken. You're gonna get run over. Chicken pancakes, anyone? This is probably a bit too big, so there's a lot been better off with the standard Amazon. But we'll try this out. I'm not certain if I'm even close enough. Oh, we are. Now we're all connected up. Now skinny tyres on because I think I've got all the gear in there with crop damage. Someone mentioned on a Heritage one that just went up that I'm probably destroyed just about my entire crop of sugar beet. Would probably have them, but that one is it's a bit of fun to chance on the machinery of. I was going to say this one's more serious, but I don't do serious. Well, no, saying that, yes, the Seasons mod series was very serious. It's a mod I believe a lot in. I'm hoping there's nothing coming. It's a mod I believe in, and I think it's going to change the face of gaming. I had to redo all my binds on it. No, the one. That one I'm talking about, that one? Ah, that one. I've got them in a different order. I couldn't remember what order, but I'm going to come outside cab to do this. Cheating, I know, but there. This isn't going to take long to do these. And I think we will also put in a touch of GPS action. Yeah, it looks like got it. Oh, it doesn't. We're far off the edge. I'm going to just take it out very slightly to make sure we get the lot. It may not take this. I can't remember if I did this in this growth period. There's one way to find out. The fact there's no let's see, just check that everything works. Ooh, lift them. No. Ah, that lifts it up, right. Right, shall we give it a go? What have we got to lose? Now that should be that, and that should be that. Oh yeah, I think it's darkness always. And if I just knocked them like, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get into A1 conditions for recording. I'm going to keep going here. I think it's going to be a big overhang, but it might just be I don't want you. I may well just remove the AI vehicle extension. Come back onto there. No, did anybody expect me to be any better after my break? Ah, luck. I'm just the same scattery dude as I've always been. Well, I'm probably a bit old to be called a dude, you know. Put that on there, that there, and that there, and we should be away with it. This isn't going to take long, and I don't think there's much more to do today. So you might have a little short one here, but we're going to try and do one, possibly two jobs per episode. That will be it. Switch it off until we get into here. Save a little bit of fertiliser. This of course is the sprayer from Coon Pack, and you all recognise that. We've got a wet crop, so I can't do any grass cut. Well, I could do grass cutting, but I can't head, so that's out. Yes, I did remember to put all these buttons for this I need on the wheel. Get rid of that there for the moment. Well, saying that, I don't just about finish this one. I can't remember how many sheep we've got on here now. Let's have a look. We've got 135, we're going for 200 sheep, I decided. And hope I can find enough hay to keep them going and a cow. Do that again. Let's not have too many distractions up. Well, so far I managed to miss colliding or hitting the boom on anything. Now that should have shocked almost everybody who knows me. I can't see. well, everything looks to be growing nicely up this end. The soil was only just planted, so it may not show a lot of life yet, because the field we're coming to next was one that was planted, already planted in game. They're fun and games because you know the runoff area isn't so big on the next set of fields. I will, once I can afford some more fields, actually combine these, just make 2 fields out of these 5. And I'm going to put grassy ends of those ones just at the top there, just to make it a little bit easier. Now this is where we will start hitting things. What I'm going to do is actually do 1 freehand and so I might even try freehand in this anyway. How about it? Shall we try freehand? Why not? This should be interesting, to say the least. Now, I'd like to thank everybody for your kind words during the season series. It was great fun to make, and I'd especially like to thank Realismus Modding for their kind words and linking my how to add a snow mask regularly to the posts. Thank you very much indeed, guys. And they are, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, they're a great set of guys who are doing that, who are doing these seasons. They seem to be a team was open to suggestions. Are happy if you find a bug. They'll be happy about how to fix it, but they don't mind if you find a bug. The more bugs which are found now, the easier it's going to be when they come up to version 2, which is in the offing. Version 2 will be much of the same, but with a lot of extras in what I understand, but I'm not going to say any more than that, because it's very early in its period yet. Version 1 is only just released, as you know, on the mod contest. And for anybody who are getting a message saying that you've downloaded a rogue copy, your save game will never work, sorry, I can't help on that and I won't help. We put out enough warnings not to use the copies which are circulating around the web. It might seem a bit callous and harsh, but these guys have worked so hard for it, for all of us. And I say, quite often say it was something they wanted to make, the Seb wanted to make this. It almost seems to have been dreaming about it since about 13, FS13. And he finally decided to have a go at it, and he got together a band of very, very good scripters. They're not modders. Don't think they will pretend to be modders. They are scripters. And they have taken the Giant engine and took it to places well, not even certain Giants knew that could go. Anyway, how are we doing here? Yes, I think we're going to have about a 20-minute video. I don't think I'm going to push this one any longer to find too much else. I might make 30 because we've got to go down and just see if the soil will take some fertiliser. Let's remember I've already done that end one. And there's some maps too coming out now with snow masks already built in, and proper hedges and trees. Some are out now and some are on the way. I'm going to mention Blickling because it's on PCSG. That's already with snow mask on. Old Boar changed a couple of trees though which didn't show too well. He hasn't changed the hedges, but that it's icing on the on the cake with the hedges changed. I know Darren Casella has changed the hedges on his old ridge, which we're still waiting to get clearance to release. As you know, Old Ridge was originally made by 7 on My Shoe 2, which was taken over by the team he was with then when he left him, OEB Modding, who now SOB Modding, and they've done a lot of work on it. Enzo spent over 1,000 hours, again as he likes it. And Darren enjoyed playing Old Ridge so much on 15, he wanted a copy for 17. So he done as back we all do, of course. He went out and made one. Yes, I knew he wasn't quite all there, but this convinces me. Only joking, Darren. I know a great guy who has been learning as he's been going. He admitted when he started he wasn't much of a map maker, and he's been learning all the time. And of course people from Modding Central, which is SOB's own site, and PCSG and other places have been helping him when he's hit a problem, which is, as far as I'm aware, is it precious food? Which one is that one? Deer's not come off the field just yet, but that's why I put the roll crops on. Oy. Looks like we've got enough. Yeah, we've only got one field to do there, so we're going to whip down and do that. I don't think the grass fields will take. At least it's not raining. If it was raining, I wouldn't be spraying liquid. Because it's not raining, I'm gonna risk it. I think we might come down around the corner here, which will be on the road we want to go to, if I remember correctly. It's a little path way down through these trees. I'm trying to show off now, show that I know my way around the map. And again, those who know me will know I am shooting a line. I never know my way around maps. Even Old Ridge 15, which I have closed on 500 hours on, I still managed to get lost. Almost impossible, but I still managed it. I even got lost on Watts Farm. And Clint Watts, by the way, is making a Snowmass version of that. I've heard words from him, and we will have a copy of that when it's done on PCSG's. Kindly again gave us permission to host it. So thank you, Clint. And if you go on to Realismus Modding site, by the way, there is a link, I think, to some ready-made snow masks for different maps. There's a load of stuff on there, and to get most of the stuff prepared to this, you need to go to mods, which brings up the Seasons mod, and across the top then will be extra info. I think that's where all this stuff is found. Now, it's not the way up. That's not the way up. I'm trying hard not to get lost for once. Can you tell? Oh, well, because this one here, I always get caught up in this gateway, not what I'm bringing up. So I'm not looking forward to bring the combine up there if the soy takes. I don't know if I tested Drumard in the autumn. I think so. I think all the trees are standard giant 17 trees. I could be wrong. It has been known. I know I have Snowmass this map for my own amusement. So I must have tested it. But the two don't actually go together. Well, that has to be a first. I got in and through all the gates can't have without clashing or crashing anything. It has to be a first, right? stop here. I'm going to come out of the cab again because I want to see where everything is. And also just to see the unfold of this spray. Now I'm not certain about the take on this one, whether we're actually further enough advanced in the grind stage. But there's one way to find out. I'm certain you all agree. I'm not certain. I'm going to just stop there. I'm going to have a look over here. See, they're all up the second stage. Up there, I think the second stage. It could be third, but no, that one isn't ready yet. That only second stage. So I'm at the third stage on those. Just take that. I know that one needs plowing. So they're fully furled up. We've just got to do this one. So what I'll do actually is fold this up again, and we'll leave this lot up here till the next day. And we'll just see if there's anything else we want doing. If not, I shall end it here. So what I'll do is I'll just check through and see what the animals are like. Clean as 98, 88 on the cows. Well, I think we'll get away with that for a while. Water is full. Hand grass, we're still waiting to get the feed hopper down further to put some of it back in. That's a little something we could do. Yes, I'm just going to drop this. I found another little job for us. I think it's grass we've got in the building. I'm just going to drop these off, I hope. Actually, we'll need to back up a bit first, don't I? And I'll never get out of it. Never get in and out of there. Do. No, get off there. Sorry if it made anybody sick. I got a bit of a graphical glitch as I was too close to everything. Alright, we haven't got a front weight on, but I'm not going to worry about that. All our bales out here, and because the bales I've got here are not proper farming sim bales, these are the oh, they've got a weight here, so what we do is got it have to weight up here, back onto that, and we're just going to see if I can get some of that grass out and feed into the cattle. I've got rather a lot in sheep. Only want to get roughly a bucket full just to check it will work. Looks like we want to wash this too. Seem to be doing more work up this end than I am down the other end. That I think is to be expected. This was in reality the main part of the farm. The arable bit was an add-on. This is where the real work went. This was in real life a beef rearing facility, which because you haven't got in 17 as yet. Whoa. Got it. Now this is where the fun starts. I never get these things. I never get these, managed to get these through this double gate here without crashing something. And I can't see this one being any different. I just crashed the mic again, I'm sorry. Just reaching over to get my joystick. We come out wide and turn sharp, and of course, as is always, I always do that one. I'm not worried about technically where this lot is, but there's a whole lot in this shed here. And get a bucket full out. Yes, grass, so we're nowhere near low enough. Might as well get that before it rots away. Yes, I think I have mentioned that rotting is a thing in seasons. Not on loose grass at the moment, but that's coming. Well, we'll take this down and just see if it will feed in there alright. Only half a bucket full, but half a bucket's better than nothing. Or if we say around here, no often bore. My favourite type of auto gates, there's no collision on the gates themselves, so you can't, it doesn't matter if they open towards you or you're a bit quicker than the gates are in opening. A nice tight yard. I know Scuderia, he's a bit of a sadist. We try and put these in the outside bit. Thinking here's somewhere, yeah, up here. That is the auto side coming in, that little stutter then. I've gone back to using it again full time. Oh, I think I won't be quite there. Close. Oh, we've got some in there. Well, I think we'll wind up here. It's not been too bad. I'll get my screenshot before I forget. I might as well get this one in amongst the cow. There's a skinny tired steer. Right. There we are, that'll do. Yeah, it'll do nicely. So again, thank you very much for watching. If you like this, so please consider leaving a like. It's not an order, it's just nice if you could. I have picked up a lot of new subscribers during the season series. I won't be surprised if I don't lose some of them when we get back to, as we are now, the normal run-of-the-mill stuff. Although I will be featuring seasons heavily on all maps. It's a mod I really enjoy playing, so I'm going to keep playing. And what I'm playing with mod. Oh yeah, one other thing I meant to say. I'm not going to be doing Drumard every week, just the majority, but every so now and again I'm going to do another map. Just one day, whatever I'm playing myself, and I'm not picking anything up on me. Let's have a look right. Ah, that's what I look at. You're meant to be level, you're meant to be parallel with the ground. Didn't they teach you anything at farming school? God, it might have been a bit more. Oh, there is a lot more on that. I think I'm going to get my wheel on the stick out. It's a lot quicker. Oh. Yeah, what did we get to? Oh yes, any comments, questions or queries, feel free to post them. Any more difficult questions, especially on seasons or even on modding in general, which I am not a modder, so to get the best answers, join PCSG and post on there. It's the same as the seasons, although I know a reasonable amount about it. I'm not an expert, unless you count the expert as someone who knows one thing more than the next man. Then possibly I could be considered an expert, but in reality I'm not. I'm a keen amateur. That looks a fairly ferocious beast. Right, so with that I'm going to say them and saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.